Hello, Cameron here, and welcome to a Let's Play, Let's Try, Let's Maybe Not Die of Distant Worlds Universe. This is a very massive game. I am in no way an expert at it. So, with all that said, let's start a new game. Now, I ran into a whole variety of interesting issues. We're going to go ahead and just create a standard. We're going to go with all. So I had like the game start in the background. I had the recording go wrong. I had a lot of different things go crazy. Like this had, for instance, none of the UI was actually drawn or like the text on these sliders, right? We don't want any pirates. I don't like pirates. They just annoy me. We can go with normal aggression and difficulty. We can go with normal research costs. I don't like space creatures. They're just annoying. We're going to go with just kind of these standard settings. We're going to be human because I am... There's no expertise here. We'll be a republic, the Terran Confederacy. We're going to start in the outer core. Okay, good. At least these settings are, stayed together. Sure, let's have a bunch of random. We'll go with default. Like the victory conditions, there are a lot of ways to tweak this game. We'll go ahead and allow tech trading. We're going to turn off giant Kaltors, mostly because, again, I just don't enjoy the space creatures aspect. They just kind of blow things up and destroy things. The thing I hate most about it is actually the fact that every so often you're just going to be getting these alerts that your ships are being attacked by so-and-so, and you're like, there's nothing I can do. Good luck, So, it is what it is. So we'll go ahead and start. And with any luck, the recording will actually show the game window this time. I played for 20 minutes and didn't notice that the recording window was showing this screen for 20 minutes. It just showed this. I was playing the game. The video was doing something else. Oh, and it appears that we're doing it again. Okay, so we can get the right window, but it is tricky to do, and it doesn't work seamlessly. So, we are the Terran Confederacy, we're human, yeah, etc. and so forth. It gives you some like sort of starting tips, research key starting technologies, which is kind of funny. You actually start out with enough technologies to build a simple spaceport. So, whatever. So we'll go ahead and just start playing. So, we're already researching these. Yes, we can leave automation on. So you get these 3 research fields, and they are active at the same time. So we've got transport system, which will let us move troops, but it also, for the civilian side, will have standard passenger compartments. So, like, basically, they can transport colonists. And I guess you could build colony ships too, I think. But I want to say that it's better if you can encourage private business to do it. Start building some shields. We've got enhanced missiles going. Right now, we just have automation on. You can automate a lot of things. So we have no expenses, really. We get some tax revenue. And we get some money, I guess, from the private. I think we get. No, okay. So private business is making 55, whatever, 1,000 million, who knows, 55. They pay 6,000 in taxes, which is where we get our tax revenue. So there's a lot of things that kind of end up going into all of this, but that's where that 6K is coming from. Oh, I meant to. So you can set Empire policy and automation, right? So you can set. I'm not going to look through all these, right? But you can set a lot of customization about how things are automated and when they, how like your units react. Huge number of things. We will touch on those if and when we get to things that can make use of that. Now, if you notice that things seem to be moving, it's because the planets and moons. Oh, we have 2 moons. They orbit the suns, and the suns actually orbit. Oh wow, we actually have a good number of planets. So it's all slowly moving. And you can see, like, the game does give you some hints. It's like, hey, by the way, maybe you should do this. And we're definitely going to build this base. So, oh, it's paused. Why is it paused? We don't need to pause it. Whatever. Go ahead and approve it. We're going to spend some money, and we're going to start a starbase. Because while we can build things like wonders, planetary facilities, and we can build like a defensive base, a medium spaceport, which we're actually kind of building, or a construction ship. But you can't build other ships, right? So I can't say like, oh, I'd like to build a fighter or a frigate or whatever their, various classes. You have to have a star base or whatever they're calling this, spaceport, to actually do that. So that's what we have to do first. It wants us to build construction ships, but I don't really want the cost. Oh, sweet. That's nice. So we get a crash research program, which just means that we're going to get... so we're, like, researching shields. Yay. But that just means we're going to get a faster research. Which is nice. Just checking to make sure we're not actually paused. Okay, good. You never know. You never know with this game. I mean, seriously, there's a second window open in the background that all it has is the game menu that was initially there, and it is named the exact same thing. So I'm not really sure what that's there for. But of course, the recording software, which has to apparently record this as a window, doesn't know that. So, yeah. There is music in the game. I have it turned off because I saw some other people saying that they'd gotten dinged for copyright on the music, even though the claim was probably dubious to begin with. It's a new channel. I don't really want to even bother going down that road, so I just turned the music off. So what does our planet have? We have Yaris Marble, which is just like a luxury resource. We have some chromium, some polymer, and it looks like carbon fiber. Yeah. So one thing we will need for fuel is Caslon. But since we have no idea what any of these planets and moons hold, we will have to explore. And so what some of the first things we'll do once this is finished building, it'll be to create a couple exploration ships so we can go and maybe find some resources to mine. And civilian interests should also, play a role in that. Yeah, so we're 15% through shields already because of that crash course, which is nice. Characters, we can take a look. So we have our ambassador, we have our leader who... Interesting. So peace through strength. We get better troop recruitment, better construction speed, A little bit less happiness. We're less war weary. Oh, that's good. Oh, sorry, courageous is what's giving us. So we're getting 20% because in terms of troop recruitment because of peace through strength and courageous. And we've got our two spies here. If you notice, everybody has the same portrait. I don't know if maybe there's a mod that can change those portraits, or maybe have like, I don't know. I mean, you'd think that would be, you could have more than one. So this is the human. That's what I'm going to do next time. If this crashes or goes south, I'm creating a new game, and it'll be the Terran clones. Will all be just cloned individuals. Suppose I should like speed the game up, because we literally can't do anything until this starbase is constructed, except research and pass time. I would like cut it and come back, but you know. Really what I should do is, while this thing's going, is just go through game systems and stuff. Because as it goes along and there's more going on, even though individual things might be slow, we'll have a fair amount of other things happening. So, alright, so we've got our spaceport, which means we can create, we can build ships and transfer cargo around and all that good stuff. You know what? We're going to use the not build order. Let's go to the construction yards, just because it's a little more interesting. So, it's automated. Whatever. So, for instance, on the planet itself, we can create a construction ship, defensive base. We can create research stations, but that's it. No real like ships. Whereas at the spaceport, we can actually create things like an exploration. An exploration ship. I believe there's like, so maximum ship size is 160. So like we can't, if there's a ship in here, if we had the tech to build a bigger ship, we might not be able to build it here because this is only a medium spaceport. So we'll go ahead and construct at least, we'll do 2 surveyors. So that should be going. Yeah. The Trusty Smuggler and the Shady Quest. And they're already 8% constructed, so. What would be nice is finding a source of Kazlon in here, which, I mean, we probably have. Like, this probably has Kazlon. Gas giants usually are a source of that. And then we'd have a fuel source. And most likely, private business would go send construction. So designs, you can see these all say automatic, both for upgrade and for retrofit. And it's fairly. Most likely, I will have like some combination of those. So private ships, so they can create freighters and resource gatherers, basically. And those will go and, like, for instance, mine minerals or shuttle goods and services around. These are the state ships, so like you can say, "Hey, just show me everything," and then it doesn't really tell you. Like, you can't tell on this screen, as far as I can see. You can't tell that it's a state ship or not. Like, these are ours. If we build these, we're in control of them. Private bases, like, they can go and build gas mining stations, that kind of stuff. So. What else do we have going on? The expansion planner just shows you, like, these are resources that you whether strategic or luxury, price of them. Like we have a source of chromium. Oh, that scrolls that. Should scroll this list. There we go. And you can sort these, right? So we have carbon fiber, chromium, blah, blah, blah. We've got stockpiles of things. So we've got, don't know where we got it, but we have a stockpile of like Caslon. So we have fuel. There's a lot in the galaxy. I think this is misleading. This might be something that's like what we know about. Because I find it hard to believe that like that there's that would be a tiny amount, I think. They want me to build construction ships. I kind of want the money because look, we're only slightly cash positive, and I don't know how much. Like, I don't know if we're going to have any place to send the construction ships. Right, we need to speed this up. Hey, there we go. Alright. Shady Quest, go here. You can control right click, right? So if you have this so we could say like explore this system. And it'll go check everything out. Can you move here? Whoa! So this has steel, lead, gold, and you have no mission. You're supposed to have a mission. You should be exploring this. Go explore that planet. Corvidian shield. So since we have the shields now, they want to refit. And I don't think we want to do that right now. See, we would refit all our ships and bases to use these designs. Cost for retrofitting all of our state-owned ships and bases would be 4,800 credits. No, that's okay. We'll wait till there's more text. Because honestly, if something shows up... see? So what I was saying about private prospects and stuff. These are all getting built by private individuals. And see, it's building... That's where things get interesting, right? The construction yard is building all of these civilian ships. So, like, even if we said, oh man, we need something. If you aren't paying attention, like if you really need a ship, you need to go in and then bump it to the top of the list kind of thing. But you still might be waiting behind other civilian ships that are in the queue. So these are all built, but they don't have any place to go yet because we don't have... Where did my... Oh, yeah. These guys have... You know, they don't have a hyperdrive. So, you know what? You're just gonna... No, go explore, like, here. Because... In fact, no. Don't even do that. Go to this one. Because until we have... until we have hyperdrives, it's almost... Like, look at how slow this is. I forgot. We're in the pre-warp pre-hyperdrive, pre-moving at any relatively decent speed. Oh, but see, look, this guy's mining. So he's going to be getting, like, gold and lead, and then they will transport that back to here. Right. Enhanced missiles, yeah, whatever. Energy collection. It's fine. But, you know, we really... Project is disabled, must be. Okay, well, apparently we have to go, like, explore one of these derelict ships to get that. Something along those lines, which, you know, well, they'll get there. We're going to increase speed, though, because... Yeah. Economy. So you can see private economy is doing well. So they're paying us more, so we're getting more, but we have, you know, ships and troops to pay for, so we're cash positive, but only because the private industry has increased its taxes. It doesn't want us to build. No, we're not going to build any. And look, let's take a look at this. I bet that they added shields to this construction. Yeah, shields. Why? Why put shields on... Oh, wait, no. Yeah, the construction ship. Why put shields on a construction ship? I don't even know why it calls it a space dock. I love this. Consider adding hyperdrive components. Well, I would love to. We don't have any. No hyperdrive. So you can build these, you can add weapons labs, energy labs, high-tech labs, and so you can create these stations to improve your research in those fields, which is pretty nice. Hey, we're getting closer. Ice moon, barren rock moon, desert moon. Tower of Yosul. Interesting. Well. Spodor? Spohatter? Okay, so... A new ship captain. Okay, well... Smuggling income. Well, you are pretty much useless. Alright, hydrogen and Caslon. Good, so that will be a source of fuel. Let's go explore the moon. And hopefully what that will mean is, yeah, see, here come the civilian ships. Probably have, what, 3 gas mining ships? So they will mine the Caslon. And, yeah, we're going to investigate the ruins. Okay, well, it's handy. Go explore that moon. What does this have? Silicon and Waconium? Well, the silicon will be useful, so hopefully a mining ship will be headed that direction. It's not a whole lot of silicon, so it may be one of those things where they just aren't interested. So what is it, 2%? Found on Desert Worlds. Hey, we're making better money now. So this should be... Okay, so it's all Caslon. Explore moon Tavo, something. Probably mining ships. Yep. Is that gold? Okay. Well, we're out here, so let's go explore. Fatal Assassin? What? Well, let's go head over there. That's pretty funny. Explore that moon. Okay, so we have enhanced missiles and something. Something and something. Ah, troops and such. No, we don't need to do that. Sure, we could get missiles, but I mean, again, let's just let's just hold off until we have something a little bit more useful. What do we got? Hydrogen? No. These names. Okay. Weapons and shields. Luxury resource. Interesting. Okay. Good to know. Oh, okay. Well, I think we're going to wrap this episode up here. And if you enjoyed, please make sure to like and subscribe.